What's up guys, Mike here from Tech 404, and today I'm going to be taking a look at an LED projector. So this little baby here looks quite cool. It's got an LED bulb, as I said, it's got a 30,000 hour life, and it's got a max screen size of 60 inches. So guys, chill back, watch the video. So guys, let's crack on with the unboxing, see what we got here. So, I mean, like, it looks very compact, so let's get right in here. Look, what does it say? It says on the box, the most cost-efficient resolution LED projector. Now I should tell you the resolution of this thing is max supported resolution, so it will pay at 1920 by 1080p, so good job. Let's see what we get inside. If I can open it, here we go. So in here you got some of the soft foam, which is always nice to see, especially on electronics. You can see that they've spent a little bit of time and effort, so that's cool. Just take it out of the box. Nothing else left inside. I should say I've never been a fan of small LED projectors. I had a little Pico and that thing was horrendous. I mean, unless you were sitting in a dark room, it was just pointless. There's no point to it. So we'll see how this thing looks. So inside the box, I got it upside down. So we take the top off, spongy. So in here we have a remote. That's cool. Let's take a look at it. There we go. I was hoping it would have a remote, because some of the ones that I've seen so far, they have like an app that you'd have to actually use the remote control function on your ISO or Android device. So that's nice to see. The remote feels nice. It's got a nice soft little touch to it. You've got the power buttons, your standard media buttons. That's cool. One charger. Let's have a look at this. What we got. So this is your standard 12 volt. There we go. Get rid of that. Move that away, guys. Put that there. Don't need no rubbish. So here you got your video cable with your sound, video and your audio with a 3.5mm jack. I'm assuming that'll go into your actual either into the player or onto your media source. It doesn't need a media source, so what the hell am I talking about? It'll go straight into here. Now let's check out the device. So before we do that, what we got here? So you got one little user manual. Multi-room connection. Oh, that's pretty cool. We'll go into that. So it gives you a preparation guide, a little intro into the remote, the fact that it's got a slider to focus. We'll get to that, so let's put that down now for here. So what have we got? Wow, looks pretty cool. We know the design of it. Let me just put this away and we'll have a look. So, I don't know if you guys can see, let's make sure you can see. So the device itself from the front, it looks pretty cool. I mean, like, I love the colour scheme. The plastic itself is matte. It hasn't got any shiny plastic whatsoever, which is lovely. It's got these little buttons on the top, which look pretty cool. You can read all the symbols. So on here we have, I don't know what any of these buttons are. You got a forward and a back. You got your OK button. We'll have to check out what these other two is, but I'm pretty sure that'll be your power button. So that's the top, that's what it'll look like. Let's give you a little view. Can you see that? There we go. So, and on the rear of it, of the device, it's got venting. So, one on the left hand side, one on the rear, two on the rear, sorry. One on the white portion, one on the yellow. And on the side here, which will be your light focal. So that's pretty cool. And you got your speaker on the front as well. So if we take a look at the back of the device, you've got your 5 volt in, headphone AV, so that'll be for your 3.5mm jack. So will that click? Yeah. So that goes into there. I'm sure that is, it can be the infrared. That'd be a very weird design now, wouldn't it? So, well, it looks like this is the IR for the remote control. Not quite sure. I think that looks like, right up here, it looks like a little reset. So you don't have to use that. On the bottom, it's got these rubber feet, which is quite nice. So when you put it down, yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, the thing itself looks really cool. I mean, I'm loving this white and yellow colour scheme. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. I forgot to mention, on the back of the device here, I've just noticed myself, I didn't realise that you could actually do this. I did have a look at the box earlier, my bad. So here you have a micro SD card, so you can actually just copy your movies onto a micro SD. It's not a TF, it's not labelled like the old school SD, what we refer to now as micro SD. It doesn't say TF card, it says an SD card, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm liking this. It's pretty cool. Throw it in your bag. Let me know what you guys think. Let's check out the other side. So on the other side you've got your USB input. You've also got a HDMI jack. You've got the DC in. The DC in, and then this is the on and off switch. So I'm assuming this will be the on and off switch, and this will be the I probably was wrong then. This will be the actually to turn this unit on itself. So this will give it power, this sliding switch here, and this little one here will switch the unit on. But you know, we'll go through that on the setup process. I'll try and fire this thing up. I don't think it's going to actually work in this environment, but I'll post some footage on this video as well. So going back to that, HDMI, USB, it's only USB 2, but to be fair, when you're playing a movie, you don't really need anything, and for file transfers, if you're streaming off a dongle, we'll see if this thing can do it. But let's have a look at the guide. So, power in, preparation, the light, make sure the room is dark. So you have your focus here. So the focus is vertical, project, adjust the keystone until you get a clear picture. So basically, get a really dark room, turn everything off, all the lights, close the curtains, use this to focus the picture and you're good to go. What else? So the USB port here on this side, so if you've got like an OTG cable, on the go cable, you can plug in your mobile device's cable, hook it up to your mobile, hook it up to there and play the media off there straight through the projector onto a 60-inch screen. That's pretty cool. I've got to say, I mean, the instructions on this thing are pretty clear. You know, there's not like any Chinese foreign language anywhere. I can understand everything. The illustrations are good. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So guys, I'm going to set this up and I'll show you guys what the video output looks like. So keep watching. So guys, as you can see, I've got it all set up. I've got a bit of a ghetto setup going on all over here with the boxes, but I've got it all working, and all I've done is I've plugged in a flash drive into the USB port on the device, round the back here. Oops, there we go. And then I've just plugged in the power adapter, a couple of batteries into the remote, and plugged the USB flash drive in, and there's some media files hopefully on there. So yeah, I'll show you the picture quality now by turning the lights off. So let's move this up for you guys. So I'll need to turn off the flashlight on the camera. There we go. There you go, guys. I gotta admit, that's not bad. Just zoom in here a bit. There you go. So the projector's running somewhere around here. So let's see if we got any video. Hopefully I haven't got anything weird on here. So it comes up as a C drive, and I've got, I don't think I can actually play this. Got an episode of The Big Bang Theory. So who doesn't like that? So let's see if we can play this file format. I'm actually using the mouse to control it now. Not the mouse. What's wrong with me today? I'm using the remote. It's got a good IR over it. So let's try. I can't see what I'm doing. Where's the IR for the remote? The movement that you can see, that's me trying to hold the camera. It's got nothing to do with the projector. Let me just align it a little bit better. It's just because it's sitting on a cardboard box. So let's press play. So as you can hear, the audio, it's not bad. I mean, I haven't even turned up the volume because I can't see the volume key. But as you can see, that's as much of it as I can show you. I don't want to infringe on any copyright protection, so I'm going to stop it here, guys, and I'll give you my final thoughts. So guys, here's my final thoughts. This thing is pretty good. I didn't expect to like it. I really like it. I didn't have very high hopes for small LED projectors like this thing, but as you can see, it's pretty funky. You gotta like this. The resolution on the video quality was pretty good. I can't actually argue with that. I'm sure I can get it a lot better if I was to adjust the focal, and I messed about with it a little bit more. I left this projector running just a thought for a good solid hour, and when you feel it, I mean, like some of the other ones I've tested, like I mentioned at the start, like the Pico, it gets very warm. This thing kept very cool. That was with an hour of solid video play. I just left it running and absolutely no problems. It's quite, you can hear a slight whisper of a fan. If you're a little bit close to it, I'm sure it'll eventually drown out. I mean, you get used to it. It's not bad. It's just like, imagine like a normal 120mm PC fan. So yeah, it's very easy to use. It feels well made as well, and it supports pretty much every single video file you can throw at it. I mean, the video that you saw in the video that it was playing was an AVI file format, but I'm sure it will play MPEG and all other HD media content files. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, maybe even subscribe for more of these unboxings. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.